a really exciting video for you and me both. I actually spent a lot of money, so that wasn't a good thing. But I ordered a lot of stuff from the Sephora VIB sale, and I got it in the mail today. I also stopped by Ulta recently, picked up a couple of things from there, and then also went to Sephora for one thing and ended up buying a ton of other stuff that I did not need. But I wanted to show you guys today and have you let me know if there's anything that you'd like me to do tutorials with, because I feel like lately I've just been using the Lorac Pro and all those kind of basic palettes, but it's a little bit more fun to go out there and use fun colors and just kind of experiment. And so that'd be really cool if you guys could give me some requests or something. Give this video a like if when you get a new palette you totally like flip out and try to like recreate and make looks with it, but then you get kind of like crazy. It gets crazy. It gets real crazy, real fast. Anyways, that's where all this stuff came from. I just wanted to let you guys know that this is 3 different trips to the store, so I wanted to kind of like let you know before you guys saw all this. It's a lot of money, but it just is spread out. I use my own money for all this stuff. I work hard to spend it on this stuff because I love makeup. It's something that I do to treat myself. Anyways, let's go ahead and I don't even know where to get started. Yeah, okay. First thing, I'm probably going to try to start with the stuff that I got actually on the VIB sale online. The first thing is the beauty blenders. I got 2 beauty blenders, and this is a cleanser. I'm not really sure. I've never used the beauty blender cleansers because I just thought they were a waste of money. I was like, psh, I'm just going to use my Neutrogena fresh foaming cleanser and clean my sponges that way, but it's not really working out as great as I hoped. I mean, it worked enough for what I needed it to do, but now that I like am running low on sponges, I'm thinking if like the other cleansers might do a better job, so we're gonna try that out. But this is my beauty blender at the moment. It's pretty gross. It has some eyelash glue on it, some concealer. It's real nice. It's really great. Probably full of bacteria now, so yeah, real cool. But yeah, it comes with 2 beauty blenders, which is super fun. I always stock up on them on eye mats, so I'm definitely coming to eye mats because I need beauty blenders. And then so this is the beauty blender cleanser. That's a mouthful. But when you open this, like you push the, I guess you put the beauty blender on like this, and then it's supposed to like release a cleanser, but I'm not really sure if this is something that is like for deep cleansing or if it's just simply like, hey, I'm in the middle of doing my makeup, I need to cleanse. So I think it looks like a soapy substance, so probably a deep cleanse, but I'll let you know how that works out for me because, you know, it probably will end brutally and devastating. So, moving on, the next thing I ordered when I was online was something that I was looking to purchase for a long time now, and it's the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette. Now, the thing is, I probably wouldn't have purchased this if my friend Rose didn't kind of convince me. Rose is someone who like really loves colors. If you're not subscribed to her on YouTube, you have to like go check her out. She's like super awesome. Every time you're watching her videos, you get like really excited and like really happy, and she just brings you to a good mood. It's amazing. She just has this positive outlook on life. I don't know, I love her, but I'll put her channel down below, and if you go like subscribe to her, comment on a video and tell her that I sent you because I want her to know. Okay, so the Vice 3 palette is what I ended up purchasing. And it has a lot of colors that I probably normally wouldn't be comfortable wearing. You guys know me, I love my neutrals. Like, I'm really like a neutral person. Like today, this is the makeup that I wear to school. Like, you guys always ask like what your makeup is. It's literally like maybe one eyeshadow a little bit and then mascara and like foundation obviously and like some bronzer or something. But it's like super simple, super easy. Like this is what I wore to class today. I'm not someone who's gonna wear like dramatic eyeliner and like really red lips. I do that once in a while when I film a video for you guys, but not really like on an everyday basis. So these colors are just totally out of my comfort zone. As you can see, the 2 rows right here are mostly neutrals, and the center is very jewel toned, and I thought they were so beautiful, and I know a lot of you guys are purchasing this for the holidays, whether it is for people or for yourself. Treat yourself, girl. It's just a palette that I thought would be really nice. When I watched the other Vice palettes, I always felt like the colors weren't something that I would be comfortable wearing or using, but these look like something that I could totally work with, especially these cranberry colors over here. These 3 shades over here are really pretty, and I don't know. I'm just really excited, and it comes with a brush, so lovely, and it has a great mirror, so the Vice 3 palette is definitely something that I bought because of Rose, so I'm hoping that I'm going to love it just as much as she does. She has it, I believe, and she's like obsessed. Okay, Next thing I ordered was something that I wanted to spend some money on for a long time, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to. But since it was like the sale, I was like, okay, 20% off, fine, I'll like buy it. And it's the Hourglass. I keep standing up, like what's the point of the chair? The Ambient palette. And this is what it looks like. Basically, it has 3 different shades of highlight. One is a little bit more gold and a little bit more pink, and this one's more neutral. Again, something that like you probably won't need in an everyday makeup collection, but it's something to splurge on if you really like highlight. I do find myself going and obsessing over highlight recently. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it, but there's 3 shades right over there. They're very, very light and subtle, but I think that's exactly what you're looking for an everyday kind of highlight compared to something that's like super, super bright and out there, like the Becca Opal highlight that I find everybody wearing, but they end up looking like disco balls. I mean, the thing is, they look like really pretty disco balls, and I actually bought the Becca Opal highlight. You will see it in a second, but it's something that like, there's a difference in the way you apply highlight and difference with like what kind of highlight, all that stuff. So it's a fun story that I'll tell you some other time. Okay, next thing I purchased was something that you guys recommended. I don't remember who it was, but someone commented on a video when I asked you guys for a good powder for under the eyes, and like a couple people, I think like 2-3 people, said the Laura Mercier, this is the Secret Brightening Powder. So I did pick that up, and I'm really excited to try. I have not used it yet because I did just pick it up. It like came in the mail just now, so yeah, but I'm really excited to use it. It looks like something that I'm going to enjoy, so thank you for the recommendation. Hopefully I love it just as much as you seem to love it. Next thing I picked up was actually a blush from Benefit. Now, funny story, I actually only own one Benefit blush, and I don't use it because it's such a weird color. I think it came in like a set, and so I didn't really use it that much. But this one seems like something that's more my type. It's Dallas, and basically it's like a matte mauve shade, almost like the color that I'm wearing right now. But the thing is, it's like such a pretty, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a very matte, almost like a bronzer shade, and that's like the color that I really love. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's right there. But it's like something that if I put on my cheeks, it's not too obnoxious. I really don't like pink shades on my cheeks, and corals are something that I use more in the spring. So for me, this is probably going to be like my everyday blush for right now. I really love MAC's Melba, so like that's something to compare it for you. That's what I love. Then I also got the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Totally ran out of this for the past 2 weeks. I've just been a mess. I've been using the NYX matte finish one, but it sucks compared to this. So, I mean, I'm just so happy that it's back in my hands because I can never set my makeup without this. Like, there's just nothing better. I love it so much, and that's the way that my makeup stays on my face, just so you guys know. Then, again, something that I really wanted to buy, I think it was on my meetup back in Freehold Mall, I believe. If you were there with me, you probably know. But I was totally obsessing over the Naked Basics 2 palette, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I swatched it, and I kept walking back and forth with it. Rose was like, do you want to buy it? Like, you should probably wait. You should probably do this. So I did wait, and I ended up getting it with the sale, so that's beautiful. And it's a very cool toned palette. I do love my Naked Basics palette. I don't use it enough, but I do feel like I'm going to go back to my basics just very, very soon. So I'm really excited to have this. Cool tones are a really interesting thing to play with. For me at least, I find myself using very cool tone shades for like an everyday basis, and then when I want to go a little bit more out, I use warm tone colors. So for me, it's like, I like to play with both of them now. Before I used to be like a very like cool toned person, just nothing too warm, so it's really nice to have something like this for me to play with. I will let you know if I like this one better than the actual Naked Basics palette. Next thing I got was actually from, I got 2 of these technically. One of them I am buying, like I bought for my friend for her birthday, so it's downstairs. But the other one is mine, and this is the Chocolate Bar palette from Too Faced. I know it's really overdue. So many people were like, oh my gosh, it's like thebomb.com, and I was like, are you sure it's thebomb.com? So now that I've seen all these videos and people are raving about it, I totally agree. It is probably thebomb.com. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm very, very excited. So it has all these neutral shades, and this is why I picked this one to buy for my friend for her birthday, because I do find that these shades are very, very beautiful for neutral lovers and people who prefer colors that are very like everyday and wearable. I find that there's no color in here that you can't make wearable. Besides that purple one right there, I find that that might be a little bit more of a challenge, but everything else seems like something that you can easily put into an everyday look, and that's what I really like. And also, it smells like chocolate. Like, how cute is that? And the palette is so slim. It's so nice. It's just, I feel like it's fingerprint proof. It's just, it is a great palette. I'm really excited to give this to my friends. So I'm really excited to use it myself, and it's probably going to become one of those basics that, like the Lorac Pro or the Naked palette, something that is in everybody's hands because it is supposedly that great. Then I also ordered the, since I'm a YouTuber, I like to experiment with stuff, and I feel like I should be experimenting more with things because you guys are the ones that want to know from me whether or not I like something. So I ended up picking up the Josie Maran Argan Illuminator, and you guys know how much I love my argan oil from Eden Allure. Like, it is my thing. It's the only thing that helps my skin, and recently I've been using it again because my skin has been acting up, and it's been fixing it very, very well. So this is the Argan Illuminator, and basically it is just like a highlight, but it's like something that you can mix into your foundation to make it dewy. Like, if you have a matte foundation that you really feel is just too heavy for you, doesn't give you that nice glow. Like today, I used my Fit Me foundation, and it looks really nice and glowy, but say I was using something like my Matte Velvet from Makeup Forever, and maybe I wanted a little bit more of a glow. You could use this, mix this into your foundation, make it a little bit more dewy, or say you wanted to just use it as a highlight up here, you could do that as well. So let me just pour out a little bit. I'm like trying to get very, very little because the first time I filmed this video, yeah, this is the second time me filming it, it totally like exploded a whole lot. Okay, so you see that right there? I'm just going to blend that up and down. Now you probably don't see it until boom. Do you see how the light hits it? It reflects it beautifully, and I find that if you add that into your foundation, it's going to be a very, very subtle color, but it's going to give you a really nice kind of glowy, like, luminance. I don't know. I think it's really beautiful, so I ended up picking up. I'm really excited. Now, the next thing I got was actually a sample, and it's the BB cream from Bobbi Brown, and I don't really own that many things. Actually, I don't own anything from Bobbi Brown, let's be honest. I literally don't. So this was one of the samples that were, like, given, and it's in the color Fair, but it looks like it's so dark for me. Ready? It's right there. Like, do you see that? That looks so, like, it looks warm. Okay, well, it blends in very nicely, so it'll probably be something that I'm going to throw into like my makeup bag. I haven't been using BB creams lately, but I have loved them during the summer especially. Is my hair acting up? I don't even know what I look like right now. It's like literally the winds are like picking up so much outside, and I was walking and it was like blowing me away. So that is something to try as well. Then I went to Ulta, as I said, and I picked up a couple of things. The first thing I picked up was that chocolate bar palette for my friend, because I wanted her to have like that for her birthday. And then I also picked up the Urban Decay Black Magic set with the 8 eyeliners in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up giving, I don't know how many of them to my friend and keeping some for myself, because I do find that no one needs this many eyeliners, but it is a great set if you do love black liners. This is a great thing, like if you have a lot of friends that wear black eyeliner, to like be able to just take this and like give one of these to each of your friends, like in a little goodie bag with some other stuff, because it gives you like 2 color options for your friends, and they're probably gonna really love it. And then obviously some of them have colors, like this one is black and blue, so if you have a friend who likes to experiment with colors, it's a great thing to give them. But again, something that I thought would be like an essential, and I love Urban Decay's eyeliners, and their sets are really great. That's really how I accumulated all of their eyeliners. I bought all the sets. Most of them are my minis, but I feel like that's enough. If you don't really wear some of these colors, like I don't wear this blue one as often, but it's really nice to have it, so it's nice to have those mini sets once in a while. You don't need the big full sets. I mean, sometimes those are great, and I love my black ones and my brown ones that are the full size. I wear them all the time, but with the small ones, it's just a nice thing to have, you know what I mean? And those, since they're like double-sided, you technically get 2 colors in one, and it's just a great thing that I think would be like a nice gift or something to just have. And it was $39, by the way, if you were wondering. Then I picked up the Marvelous Moxie lip gloss in Maverick because I was really excited. I love the Marvelous Moxie line. They're really great lip glosses compared to the other stuff that I've tried. They're probably one of my favorites. I'm wearing this one right now. It's a really nice, like I feel like a very nice everyday shade. It's just a little darker than the other one I own. I don't remember what color I own. I can't really find it. I think it's in one of my purses. But this one's really great, and I like it a lot. So, yeah, if you don't If you've never tried one of them, I do recommend you try them. Then the next thing I got was the Lorac Pro I don't know this, matte lip color in rose brown. Now this is something that a lot of my friends have, and they all said it was like great. It's like the Kylie Jenner lip color, and I bought it, and I'm not really loving it as much as they seem to love it, so I don't know how I feel about it, but it's a really great formula. I just don't know about the color, so I don't know. I'm just going to tell you that I don't know right now, but they are a very great formula. If you find a color that you really like, it's going to be a great thing for you. Now, the next thing I got was the Hoola bronzer because I hit pan on mine and it's literally impossible to get any color out of it anymore. So I picked up a brand new one so that I have it because it's my backup bronzer. It's the one that I've been using every single day, and it's something that I love. I think it's great for fair skin. Doesn't make you look too crazy because I find that some of my other bronzers have made me look a little orange because during the winter I get pale, and I don't like to use fake tanner because it's just too much work for me. Like, it's too much. Then I was also at Ulta, as I said, and I was talking to one of the girls that were working there, and as we were talking, another coworker came over and said that somebody returned this one palette, and then the girl who was talking to me opened it to make sure that if it was like okay, and she's like, oh, nobody used this. And so it was originally $40, and so because someone returned it pretty late, it ended up being like $12, and it looks like this. It's one of the Urban Decay palettes. It's called the feminine palette, I guess. I don't know. But these are the colors in there. I thought it was really cute with the lip gloss. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I bought it because the price was just so amazing. For Urban Decay for $12, like, that is awesome. So I did buy it because it's no longer available. It's not like an option. So that was pretty cool. And then I also picked up the Full Lash Bloom by CoverGirl mascara, and this one actually I got at Target, but I ended up picking it up because it was brand new. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys want me to talk about that or something. Then I went to Sephora, the actual store, and I went because I needed my NARS Creamy Concealer in custard, but they didn't have it. Like, they ran out of like half of the colors, and the only one they had left was a vanilla, and so I bought the vanilla one just because I needed a backup concealer, so I bought it. I love NARS Creamy Concealer. I'm just waiting for the custard one because that color matches me a little better if I mix it with my MAC Prep and Prime and Light Boost, but I still like the vanilla one. It's a good color match to me, I mean, without the highlight, so whatever, we'll make it work. Then I got the Gimme Brow by Benefit in dark because it's the one that I use every day on my brows. It's just like a backup purchase, you know what I mean? And then I bought the Becca highlight in opal because everyone's been raving about it, and I like couldn't get my hands on it. Like, Ulta was always out, the website is always out, so when I saw it in my Sephora, I was like, oh, I'm getting it. Ready? Like, if I put it there. Do you see how beautiful that is? It reflects so nice. Like, everyone always wears it and they look like phenomenal in their pictures, and I'm like, damn, I don't look that good. So I'm really excited to have this on in my hands. I bought a lot of highlights, but it's okay. I'm gonna be like glowing like a disco ball. I'm gonna be looking fabulous. Next thing I picked up was actually two of the things that I wanted to order online on their like VIB sale, but it wasn't available then. It was sold out, so I ended up buying it in store. The first thing is this, the Pinup Girl blush palette from Tarte. I don't know what it's called, but basically this is what it looks like. I thought these colors were really, really cool. You guys know I already have one of these palettes, and I really love it. I use it on an everyday basis. I just have one blush that I picked up at Tarte a while ago, and I don't really use it that much, but like the palettes I use like crazy. So it has some really fun colors in there, very wearable ones, so I'm really excited to use this. The packaging is really cute, but it is kind of obnoxious and ridiculous, and I feel like it's a waste of my money, but whatever. I mean, what can you do? Now, the next thing I wanted to get really badly, because everyone's been raving about the Too Faced holiday line, and I was just like, okay, fine, like, let me look at the carousel thing. I didn't really like the carousel thing. I was like, this is kind of stupid. The colors don't really look like something I would wear, so there's no point of me buying it for myself. So I didn't. But then I saw the Everything Nice palette that was sold out on the website when I wanted to buy it, and I was just really upset about it. But then I saw it in store, and I was like, no, you don't need it. Like, that was a sign. But then I saw it, and oh my goodness. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this? Look at this, look at this, look at this. Wow. Okay, so the top 3 rows, can you tell, are all neutrals. They're very, very great colors that are neutrals. This shade is a very kind of like the basic, something that I think that everyone needs. These are more pinky and these are more golden. cool tones, warm tones. This color right here is amazing. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it like has a green tone. It's really fabulous. And then these are jewel tones down here. I think that is very wearable and something that is great if somebody really likes neutrals but like wants a little bit of a pop of color. Great. The only thing is that it doesn't really have a black, which is kind of sucky. This is a, like, I don't know, there's gold specks in that black, but a matte black would have been nice. Whatever. Then there are the blush and bronzer. There's one bronzer, a highlight, and 2 blushes. This blush is not something that I would wear, but all the other things I feel like are very wearable. The brushes, 2 of them I feel I might use in my purse, but this one I think is a waste. Anyways, still felt that this palette was something that I was really interested in because the colors in the eyeshadows are very, very unique. They have undertones that I don't think I'd be able to find in many other places, and Too Faced has one of the best eyeshadow consistencies. Too Faced, Urban Decay, and The Balm are some of my favorites. MAC, I mean, I use them. They're probably not one of my favorites, but The Balm is probably my favorite. But Too Faced is like a close second. So, I don't know, but this color right here is also so, so, so pretty. And they're so pigmented, so beautiful. So I find that this is something that's going to inspire my creativity and make me want to use more colors in my looks. So force me to be creative. Force me to do eyeshadow looks with colors that you guys like want to see. If you get any of these things for Christmas or you get them for yourself, just to, you know, treat yourself, let me know. I'd love to do a tutorial with them. And that actually came with this little makeup bag that's really cute and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I have not tried yet. But I've heard very, very good things, but can you tell what the brush looks like? Like if I were to apply it to my lashes right now, what would it look like? I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just like kind of putting it on my face. What did I just do to myself? Ooh, it did do something. I don't know what it was, but it did do something. Wow, I have mascara underneath my eye right here. Why didn't you tell me? Like, I thought we were friends. Like, you should have told me I had a smudge there. I filmed this entire video with a smudge there. Thanks. Anyways, that is all I purchased from those couple of trips. It is a lot of money, but I am a YouTuber,